Hello, this is Sophie Lawson from sophielawson.com, and this is another Click Look video where we click look at various art books and magazines. And little Peter the Penguin's with us today, and we're going to be looking at this one, which is a white box. No, not really, hopefully. This is the art book Tumble by the artist Chris Hong. And I've actually, well, this was a Kickstarter which I backed back in 27th of June 2021, and we finally got it. It came through my letterbox yesterday. So what we're going to do is on this one we'll have a look at this and see what we think about it with little Peter the Penguin. Before we get into it, just a little bit of information about the artist Chris Hong. So I'll put links and everything in the description, but if you go, well, you can go to the Kickstarter and find out about this book, and it also had a little video and stuff. But in total they got over 1,000 backers, which is brilliant. And if you go onto their website at chrishongart.com, you can see some of the, it's basically mainly their art book at the moment, but look at the sort of things we're going to be getting into. Lovely stuff. And I first found out about Chris Hong via the 3D Total Publishing art magazine called Graphite, and the final issue number 10, this was the last issue they ever put together before they sort of cancelled the magazine. I love this magazine, and the cover is actually the artist Chris Hong, and there was a feature in here, that playfulness and dreaminess, and I think that word dreaminess sums up Chris Hong's artwork. But as soon as I saw this artwork, I fell in love and I became a fan straight away, and that was a few years ago. So as soon as I saw that Chris Hong had an art book coming out, I couldn't wait. I was like, oh, I'm having that. But this is only the second ever Kickstarter that I've backed. The first one was this art book here called The Art of Yuumei Sanctuary, and this one, I backed this one I can't remember now, it was a few years ago. But for me, this art book is, you can turn to any page in this book and it is going to look beautiful. This is one of my favourite art books, and again I'll put a link and everything in the description if you're interested in that one. But this one, so exciting. So little Peter the Penguin's got to let us in, and he's got some scissors today. Because what I like to, oh, he can't get the thing open, because this is his little outfit when he's opened other art books. But I want to try and keep the box on this one, because I like to keep the box on these what do you call them, the Kickstarter ones. It's very hard to, I think little Peter might have to let me do this. Here we go. I've been very excited about this. It's been about, so it's in a little bag. How weird is it how you can get excited about little things like that? Here we go. Look at that, look. Sexy. Oh, cool, look. Got a little thingy there. Oh, you're going to have to be very, what do you call it? You're going to have to be very, like, look after this one, I think, because I don't want to rip things. So it's very nicely put together, and it was quite fun because as the artist Chris Hong, she kept emailing us as this was all coming together, and she said right towards the end, she said she's putting all the books together, like wrapping them and stuff, and she was actually hand wrapping them herself. So imagine that, she had over like 1,000 books and she had to hand wrap them all herself. Here, look. Thank you so much. It's cool. What I love is the colours. And I like that she used blue tissue paper, but she did say that she was wrapping them up with her little, see, I don't want to rip this. I don't know what to do about this. I think what I'm going to do is cut around it. What would you do in this situation? I'm going to cut right along here, look. There you go. Pop. But she said she was wrapping it up with a little cat. Oh, cool. I like the back of it. Oh look, it's some of it's shiny. Can you see that? Yeah, look, some of it's shiny. That's what they do, and the text is all very professional. Beautiful colours. She said she was wrapping it up with her cat, so there might be some cat hairs in here. And what I loved was she said you can see that as like a little bonus, as a little present sort of thing. So here we go for it. Little Peter's got to let us in. He's very excited, he is. And yay, look, I actually paid a little bit extra to have the signed one, because I thought it would be, it was only an extra £10 or something. Sketches as well. It's very thick paper, this one. What have we got here? We've got scratching the surface, making strides. Yay, look, we've got a sketchbook and closing words. But what the first thing I thought was I liked the name of it, Tumble, because with Chris Hong's artwork it is a bit like they're sort of in a dream world, and when you're in a dream world, a bit like Alice in Wonderland, you're sort of falling through, sort of a thing like that. I'm going to have to pull it out a bit, I think. That's what she said. No. Oh, this is cool. So we get a little little introduction. Even the sketches, I like the way she's doing those, look. They're in like colour. So even the sketches are sort of quite unique. Look, this is beautiful, isn't it? It's the feeling of the textures that I like. Yeah. That is a bit like Alice in Wonderland. Little thingy. Look. These are cool. There's like a real, lots of emotion in these sketches. I like her big feet. That reminds me of, on The Office, the UK, there's a bit when Keith, he's saying, what is it? He said, under Ricky Gervais, David Brent says, under weaknesses, you've put eczema. And Keith says, yeah, on my feet. Whenever I hear the word feet now, I think, look at this, look. I wonder if this one is based on her with her little cat. But how like cute, and just sort of you want to hug these characters. That's what I think. I just love these sketches, I do. I like the way this book's put together as well, because it's like the finished thing gets its own thing, but we see lots of little process with it as well. Little feet. I like the feet that I like the way Chris Hong does feet. Yay! Look, that's the one on the cover. It's cool, isn't it? Look how happy these little... Right, they're seals, aren't they? They just look so sort of happy. Cool, yay! I like this one. Seen this one before. Look, she's not afraid. That's amazing, that. What I especially like about this is all of the space between the, all the negative space. See how like everything's got room to breathe on that one? It's cool, isn't it? And then there's like loads of story in these things as well. These little pieces of artwork. There's a hint of sadness as well about these, a lot of these characters. Like that, what's that word called? It's like a sadness where you want to hug them. the cats. Look, that one, look, he's got panties on his head. I like that. Little socks for her little feet. Painted nails as well. She's got a painted... Oh, look at her little panties there, look. Yeah, cats everywhere. We like the little cats. Look, how beautiful is that? And then these little sketches. So cool. I like that. Teddy bears. The only thing I don't like about some is when you get the thingamajig here where the image goes across and you can't really see it properly. But so somebody left a message on one of my videos. They showed me this new spine system for these art books. What it does is it's gone. I can't remember the name of it, but it lets you put the book flat, so you actually get to see the whole thing. So there is actually a new spine system out there which fixes that issue, making strides. So these are getting a little bit more recent now, look. 2018 marks the first year I fully transitioned from working in the animation industry to being an independent artist. That's cool. It must have been quite scary but exciting. Look, there's another cat there. It's cool, isn't he? Beautiful these are. Yay! Looks like some sort of like, it looks like a, if you turned it upside down it looks a bit like an ice cream. Look, ice cream cones. He looks a bit cheesed off. I think that little cat's jealous. Jealous of her new boyfriend or something. That's what I think. Yeah, look, he's always, that cat would rather have her to himself, I think. So you can't really see that one. It's a shame. I love him. Got a little Care Bear, look. Got a little Care Bear. Look at his face, look. I mean, how can you not love these little characters? Happiness. Isn't that weird? There's like happiness coming out of these, even though sometimes you get the hint of sadness. That's the thing. What is that? There's a sense of sadness with an overriding feeling of happiness. How is that possible? That's what I'm feeling. I love this one. Those colours are so cool. You feel like you could eat these colours, like they're sort of sweets or something. That is fun, isn't it? What I like here is it's always normally one character with loads of animals, which I like that because I personally have always connected more with animals than other humans. I just think animals are more honest, I suppose. And puppets. Little Peter. See, there's a sense of sadness here. I'm loving that. I love it. I love everything about that. I like the foot. Look at that. Cool, isn't it? Oh, I like that one. Look, I like her little outfit. Dressed up like a teddy. These are different. These have got a different flavour to them. I like her. Look, there it is. Oh, cool. This is brilliant. We get the thumbnails, we get the sketches, and we get the finished thing as well. That's so cool. Yay, look. These characters, the animal characters, remind me a lot of Dean Yeagle, with his character Scoots the dog. There's like a lot of personality in the animals. It's brilliant. I like the proportions as well, look. She's got, a lot of the characters have like big feet, big sort of, yeah, like sort of squidgy feet, but she's got quite small breasts. I like the shape of that cat as well. Here we go, look, shifting ground. Towards the end of 2019, I started to feel a longing for something different out of my work. I came to the conclusion that I needed to reconnect with my specific needs. Oh, this is cool, we're getting like a little, almost like a diary. That is amazing. Like the emotion in that one. I like her. The colours, I love the way Chris Hong uses colours. Look, little tears. These are like Siamese twins. I wonder if it's sort of representing like the duality. Wonder what it would be like to be a Siamese twin. Do they have two awarenesses? It must be very strange. I like that. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at these, look. Look at the emotion in these faces. She's absolutely beautiful. Nice chunky squidgy shapes as well. Look at that, I love that. Looks a little bit like a cat. Looks a bit like an animal, that one. Beautiful big eyes as well. Yay, cats. That's weird, isn't it? They're very sort of angular, and yet they're still friendly. Because normally they say straight edges is more sort of aggressive, but somehow that cat is still very friendly. All squidgy. Cool. Nice foreshortening on that one. I wonder if this is her cat. I wonder if she's like her little. I wonder if her cat is like a little reference machine for her. Sexy little feet again. Oh, she's nice. Again, it's that feeling of sort of is it a hint of loneliness? Is that what it is, do you think? Like she says back here that she wanted to, she said about reconnecting. Where was it? That I feel like a longing for something different out of my work. There's a longing feeling out of these characters as well. Almost as if these characters are longing for some sort of human connection. Pop. For some reason I imagine popping that and just sort of seeing what happens. Again, there's emotions everywhere in this. I like that pose. She uses that sort of pose quite a lot. I think there's a lot of Look at those feet again. Yay, little sketchbook. I love the sketchbook. Sketches is my favourite thing from artists. I think in the sketchbook you see the sort of like the truth. Yeah, look, it's very rare to see two characters together with Chris Hong. I wonder if they're floating, flying, levitating, falling. Again, look. A little bit creepy, that one. Literally, I love our animals, they're so cool. Shapes of everything. That's a nice one. Oh, that's it. Closing words. Look, the final thing she says, I look forward to continuing this journey beyond these pages. Hope to see you all then. Love, Chris. That's beautiful. And I love the colour here. I really hope you enjoyed that. I thought that was absolutely beautiful. It's like a work of art, these books. That's why I love art books. You can tell when an art book has been put together with love. And this one, you can tell it has. It's beautiful. I really hope you enjoyed that. Well, I'm actually going to be starting a new thing on my videos soon. What I'm going to be doing is, this was like a little click look where I just look at it for the first time. But I'm also going to be doing reviews, which will be much shorter videos when I've actually like fully sort of looked at the books. So in the future I'll be doing a review, and the first review I'm going to be doing is going to be the very first art book that I ever looked at on this channel, which was Momentary, The Art of Ilya Kafshanov. Again, a book just full of beauty. It's brilliant. So what I'll do is I'm going to be doing that in the future, and coming up next week I'm going to be just doing a little video with an unboxing, looking at some of the new art books we've got coming up. So there's lots of things happening, which is quite exciting. But I hope you enjoyed this one. Tumble, The Art of Chris Hong. Absolutely beautiful.